Despite the country's low unemployment rate, which is 4.2%, recent studies have found that 59% of Americans don't have $1,000 in saving in order to pay for unexpected emergency expense, which according to the bank rate means they're financially broke. Broke means you don't have money at the end of the month. It doesn't mean that you are financially bankrupt or deeply in debt. It just means that at the end of the month you don't have any money left. So here are some of the reasons why most people are broke and how can you avoid them. Number one, poverty mindset. Broke people cannot think that they can achieve financial freedom. Therefore, they lack the motivation to put the work in order to achieve a financial freedom. Mindset can differentiate people, especially with money mindsets. Low income people with a strong mindset can escape the poverty, while those who remain with negative mindset stay poor. Therefore, it's important for broke people to develop a mindset first that they believe that they can achieve a financial freedom. Number two, they don't have any clear, defined financial goals in their life. Making more money won't help you if you don't have a clear financial goals in your life, because you're going to end up spending money haphazardly without any necessary need. Therefore, it's important to develop a clear, defined financial goals in your life. For example, if you want to buy a home in 5 or 4 or 6 years, then you need to develop a goal so that you can reach towards that goal. You can kind of calculate how much that home is going to cost you, and then gradually every month you can put some money into your savings and save that money eventually to reach to the down payment so that you can pay the down payment in order to own that home. Another example is, let's say you want to pay off your debt. So if you divide your debt by the total amount of months that you think you're going to take, then every month you can save some money to pay off that debt. So that's what is called to have a defined financial goals in your life so that you can achieve financial freedom. Number three, they don't prepare for emergency expenses. Most of the people are ready to meet the expected expenses that are going on in everyday life. They are not prepared for any unexpected emergency expenses. According to this study, most Americans don't have $1,000 savings in order to meet any unexpected emergency expense. For example, according to Kelly book, the average cost to fix a car is $838. So if your car breaks down today and you don't have that money, then you're not going to be able to pay to fix your car. As a result, you will have to borrow the money or you will have to use your credit card. But both comes with a negative effect. If you use your credit card, not only it will be hard for you to pay off the debt, you will also have to pay the high interest. According to the survey, the average interest rate in America for credit card is 24.28%, which is really very high rate because you will have to pay $24.28 for every $100. So it is not only going to break you, it's going to also not help you to achieve financial freedom. Therefore, it's important to save some money every month so that you have some money saved to meet any emergency expenses. Number four, they don't track income and expenses. Most broke people make money every month and they spend without knowing where the money is going because they don't track how much they're spending in what category. And that's why sometimes they end up overspending with credit card or borrowing money, but they don't know that if they could track that expense, probably they could have saved that. So it's important that in order to avoid those kind of situations, you track the income and expenses in a spreadsheet every month so that you know that how much money you're making and how much you're spending in what category, so that if you find out that there is an item where you don't have to spend the money, then you can avoid spending in that category. That way you're going to be able to save money at the end of the month if you are able to. The other reason that most people are broke is that they have bad habits. So most broke people, they have bad habits. For example, probably they smoke cigarette. So if you smoke a cigarette, one pack per day, and if each pack costs $5, that means you're spending $150 per month smoking cigarettes, which could be saved and invested in S&P 500 index and got 10% return annually. So another example is that if you eat outside more than inside, it's not wrong to eat sometimes outside, but most broke people eat outside more than inside. For example, if you don't eat outside twice a week, and if each meal costs $9, then 2 meals is gonna cost $18. If you don't eat twice a week, 2 meals, then there's gonna be $864 savings per year, which could be invested in S&P 500 index, and you could get 10% return annually. So you see, a little bit of savings each week or every day could make a huge difference over the years. So that's why it's important to have a balance of eating inside and outside and save some money, so that at the end of the year you could have some profit by investing somewhere else or in S&P 500 index. The other reason most of the people are broke is because they spend in areas where they don't have to, and they have some depreciating assets. So not all the assets are bad. For example, if you buy a home and use it as a rental property, that means you're going to generate cash. And with that cash, you can pay off your mortgage, and hopefully you're going to have some profit. So it's a good asset. The bad asset are the depreciating assets. For example, if you have a car or designer clothes, or you take a vacation that you pay with credit card, because you're going to end up paying high interest rate if you don't pay full amount each month for the credit card. And that's where it makes a difference between rich people and poor people. Rich people earn the interest, whereas poor people pay the interest. So that's why it's always important to understand all these reasons why people are broke, and you can avoid them. I hope this video has been helpful for you. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to me or leave a comment, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for your time.